Nowhere else but you. Kevin is after that. Kevin, I'm not going to lie.
Now we're not going to a carved penguin. There it is.
Oh, no. Are the O's fine? Are the Orioles fine, Kevin?
It's so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed.
Okay. The Orioles stole it. That game was stolen. It was stolen from them, then they stole it right back. What? Oh, my God.
Wait, what's going on? What is happening?
What is going on? Was it a diving play? He bobbled the ball.
What is happening? Are they challenging it? No. Other wall. No.
Kevin, I don't know what you saw, how much you saw. I've been chugging champagne. Sure, I spilled a lot, but what a game, man.
He will be the legendary
Bird Fish.
How about that?
Bird Fish fans, stand up. We did it.
What can I say? What can I say?
What's up, everyone? What can I say? An improbable win in Birdland. The Orioles come back in a 4-3 win against the Chicago Cubs. How are we doing, everyone? Happy Saturday night. Hope everyone's doing well. A little bit of a later Saturday was that 1-year-old's birthday party. Got the sick tattoo. I think it says rock and roll. Got that sick tattoo. And now we're talking about the Orioles beating the Cubs. Tomoyuki Sagano absolutely battling. Had a lot of three ball counts, and just found ways to get out of them, limit damage. And hey, a win's a win. You felt good with the players that produced here. You know, I keep talking about that with, at the end of the day, it's not all about the wins and losses here. It's about guys getting kind of in that mode, guys coming back, producing, doing what they do best, getting kind of that momentum rolling into next year. And you love what you see. Jordan Westbrook, 2 for 4 with 1 run, 1 RBI. Henderson, Gunnar, 2 for 4 as well with the Earl Weaver special big 3-run shot. Jeremiah Jackson has been batting 500 in his career. I love it. This is why you give these kids a chance. Am I saying Jeremiah Jackson's going to be this star? Is he going to be an everyday player? No, I don't know what he's going to be. But we don't know unless you try. They're finding ways to get him in the games. He doesn't play the outfield, but they said, hey, go play the outfield. We'll see what happens. Isn't necessarily an everyday outfielder, but they want to get him in the lineups. They want to get him at bats. Because what's the worst case that can happen? A 26-year-old in AAA that you had no plans for your future ends up not being in the plans for your future. Boom. Nothing happens. If he doesn't get a hit the rest of his career, it's okay. Like, you're trying. But there's a chance that Jeremiah Jackson, the guy has found something this year in the minors. He's figured something out. He is just hitting the cover off the ball in the minor leagues in AAA. They give him an opportunity here, and they're going to see what happens, and I love it. Get him at bats. See what happens. So far, after going, 1 for 2 yesterday, he goes 2 for 3, or 1 for 3 yesterday, he goes 2 for 3 today. Infield single, and then a single to center. It does. He's got pop. He's got pop. He's got great exit velocity off the bat, and it really just makes me happy. You know, these. I hate to repeat it because it really does suck, but this season the wash. They're not going to the playoffs. You know, they sold. But it is bare bones right now of a team that was just a few days ago. But guys like Jeremiah Jackson, guys like Dylan Beavers on the 15th, Samuel Basayo on the 15th. When they're here, let's see what we got. That's why, today 0 for 4, just continue to get Kobe Mayo at bats. Just literally let these guys play every day. Let them grind this out. If they're in a slump, these young guys, good. Let them work through it. Let them mentally get through it because it's going to help them next year when they go into a slump again and we actually have to compete. Let them get the experience. Who knows? Maybe Jeremiah Jackson's the utility guy of the future. You know how you won't know? If you don't give him the chance. You won't give him the chance. So, overall, not that great of a day offensively. 7 hits kind of scattered for a while, all until the 8th inning when the Orioles jumped on them for 4 runs. For a moment, I was like, damn, are we about to get shut out for back-to-back days? I think it would have made it 24, 25 innings. Straight innings without a run if they had. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. That would have just been bad for morale. Let's go over to the pitching side for a minute. Tomoyuki Sagano, 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Gave up the 2 runs in the second, but other than that, or the 3 runs in the second, sorry about that. 3 runs in the second, but honestly, besides that, like Tomo just battled. He just grinded through this game. He gave the Orioles a chance to win, and that's what they did. That's all you can ask for these pitchers. Give them a chance to win. Corbin Martin comes in, 1 inning, 2 hits, no runs. Wolfram, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs. Cano, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 strikeout. Good to see him get back to that form. Goodness, do they need it. Goodness, do they need it. If they can just keep him in that form, keep getting Yennier Cano confidence because, hey, I've been talking about getting the young guys confidence. Get Yennier Cano's confidence back because I'm telling you right now, say what you want about him. He has not been great this year. As of recently, before tonight, he had been pretty damn bad. But I'll tell you one thing. If this team's going to win in 2026, you need Yennier Cano to be on top of his game because you can't get what they would need like 5, 6 star bullpen pieces or good bullpen pieces if they want to rebuild what they've lost. And that means if you get rid of Yennier Cano, they're going to need Cano to come back next year and be back to what he was in 23, beginning of 24. Obviously, Felix back. I think Tyler Wells fits really well in the back end of the bullpen if you don't want him to start right away. Keegan Aiken. We'll see. I see Steve asking if Keegan Aiken is going to be the starter. I'm not or the closer. We'll see. We'll see. I forgot to send Kevin the link, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's on me. Years ago, yeah, seeing Mullins in a Mets uniform broke me. Yeah, that sucks. All the pictures that surfaced last night of Seti, Laureano, O'Hearn, even Urias, those were tough. Oh, did Ramon Laureano just when Laureano just get an RBI? I guess he is. RBI triple. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ramon triple. That makes me happy. Go fucking kill it, Ramon. Ramon Laureano, just what a freaking. This is what makes me upset still. I really feel like he should be an Oriole, but Yeah, that Yankees game yesterday, unbelievable. That collapse by literally all of their acquisitions. Bird, Bednar, and Duvall all just, I mean, like shit the bed. Like that was bad. I mean, okay, as a someone who doesn't like the Yankees, that was hysterical. That was incredible. But like for the Yankees, I especially because you got some pitchers that have had some ups and downs. Not necessarily, they're rooting for looking for some confidence. Wow, that stinks. That stinks. I'm watching the Ramon Laureano's. Ramon Laureano, man, what a ball player. What a freaking ball player. I'm gonna miss the hell out of him. I'm gonna miss the hell out. Oh, Kirby, if the Yankees miss the playoffs, because they could get ICC for here a few minutes ago, Yankees have a very good opportunity, good chance of getting swept tomorrow by the Marlins. If the Yankees, they have, I believe, a 2.5 game lead on that final wild card spot. So, like, and that means they have a game and a half lead on, I believe the Mariners are in it. And then right behind them, they have their 2.5 games behind them. If the Yankees could very easily find themselves out of the playoffs if they don't get it together. Third place in the AL East. Their fans, it's unbelievable because it's so fun when Yankee fans have to eat their words. I remember the Yankees had like a 6.5 game lead like 3 weeks into the season, and their fans were like, "Well, an uncompetitive year by the AL East. We're running away with it." Yankees might finish if they really keep falling. Hell, Rays put it together again. Yankees could finish fourth. That's unbelievable. They've just been, yeah. Guys should and then Aaron Boone had to take him down into the clubhouse, they obviously exchanged some words, so they went into the tunnel. So because no camera, so that's the right thing to do. But Jazz Chisholm routine pop up to second base, just does not get back to first. Like he just lollygags. There's no, and that is one of the reasons why the Yankees are not playing well. Is they just have this like lethargic. They make a crap ton of errors. I swear, every time I turn them on, I'm watching their games. They are just making. I thought the Orioles make boneheaded mistakes. Like the Yankees, I will say, as much as there are times where I'm like, this team looks incompetent out there defensively throughout this season, the Yankees just wow. I mean, just some of the most routine things across the board that they just fail to do. That team should not be in the position that they're in. They should probably have 7, 8 more wins than they do. Yeah, I know this has been debated a lot. I cannot tell you. Like I've seen people argue it is, it isn't. I think it was. I mean, he's clearly getting away with it because he has 8 pickoffs this year. So his move is clearly they are deeming it legal. But that was like Westy did everything he could. Westy took his step back to be like, okay, is he coming? Then he starts going forward. Westy goes, okay, secondary lead. Then he rechanges. Listen, maybe in the fine print, it's not a balk. From my understanding of the rule, that's a balk. Does my interpretation or understanding mean anything? No. So it's not a balk. Like by what they're calling it, it's not a balk. He got picked off. In my eyes, unless I'm missing, like I genuinely could be wrong and missing something, I thought it was a balk. You know. So just a weird, weird game. What a weird game. I'm gonna hit the tankathon. I know people just because are we gaining any? No, we still. Although the athletics, pesky athletics. Let's get the tankathon going. Let's get our tankathon rolling here. All right. So, can everyone say? Can we see it with the class? Um, I'll do this. I like this better. All right. First spin. Where are we selecting in the 2026 draft? Fifth. I hate that. Anyone move crazy? Atlanta. No one dropped. Really, a lot of ones. All right. That was boring. That was boring. Resetting that. Try number 2. Moving up to number 4. Anything crazy? No. Minnesota up 3. Nothing down here. All right. I feel like we have not been getting anything close to 1 recently. Like we were getting 1s and 2s all throughout. We did it. Number 2 at least. I would take number 2 in a heartbeat. San Francisco always moves up a crazy amount in the simulator. I've figured out. I feel like them and who else? I've seen them in Cleveland and Texas. I feel like I've had some crazy jumps. Yeah, I forgot that was. Yes. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's not going to be, that he, but yeah, 1 year in, it's 2. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, he very well could be. We don't know, but yeah, it's not looking great right now. But I'm going to give him more time. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little shook still from that Ramon Laureano triple. That sucks. Ramon Laureano, man, the dude just finds a way to get the job done. That was what I loved about him in every situation, whether it was simply getting a sack fly, moving a runner over, gunning anyone else out who tried to run on him. It just felt like Ramon Laureano was kind of that guy that this team could lean on. He was that veteran presence. I felt like maybe he was a leader in that clubhouse. Sucks to see him go. Sucks to see him go in that fashion. But I did want to get real fast to these. Appreciate you, Walter Gunnar, batting 302 since May 1st, Westbrook 310 since June 1st, Adley 306 since June 1st. Mayo and Holiday looking good overall. Yeah, so the core is looking good. Holiday and Mayo are going to go through their struggles. They're still, young players in the league. So you're going to live with that. But extremely happy with how Gunnar's looked recently. Westberg looks great, and Adley swinging the bat like Adley Rutschman. Like recently, Adley Rutschman looks like the guy that I remember. It felt like last year, end of last year, beginning of this year, I couldn't recognize him. It just seemed like something was off. Something wasn't fluid. Something you just couldn't put your finger on it. He finally looks like he figured it out. He looks healthy. He's moving well, and he's playing some damn good ball right now, especially offensively. And appreciate you. 4 months, guy. Orioles message. Hey, that would be fun. I'm not. I would just. I would not hate it. it would not be the worst thing in the world if they found a way to miraculously come back. I don't know, especially at the state of the bullpen. I could see that very quickly becoming an issue, but I would love it. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you joining. Little late night edition. So me and Kevin were both out and about. Appreciate everyone who's tuning in. Kevin Zach React live after every game, win or lose. And joining me is my co-host, Kevin Ostraker. Kevin, how we doing?
Oh man, I am exhausted. I was at Hershey today. Got up early, or at least I guess early for my standards, and got there on my feet all day. I hadn't been to a park or like an amusement park in 7 years, 8 years. Remembered, I do not like roller coasters. I found that out in real time on a roller coaster. So that was really fun.
Yeah, Kevin, I hate roller coasters. Kevin, I hate.
Oh, you also? Okay.
I can't do it. And Molly loves them. They're Molly, and it is.
Yeah, Alyssa loves them as well. So you know what I went on a few rides. We went on a swing ride, like one of those ones that goes like this, and
what's it called?
It's one that spins and then it goes.
I would put so much money on you did not ride Fahrenheit.
Do they have Fahrenheit or Hershey? Oh, the one that goes all the way down is like all the way up and then down. Is that what you're talking about?
No, isn't that it's the biggest roller coaster there?
I thought that was Disney. Is that not Disney?
No, Fahrenheit's Hershey. I'm guessing you did not ride Fahrenheit.
No, I did not. No.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. So.
You know. But Kevin, at least we had fun. The Orioles had fun. At least the Orioles had fun. Yeah, Kevin, I was at a first-year-old's birthday party. I got a tattoo.
Dang.
It says rock and roll.
You might want to consider getting that permanent.
Yeah, it is permanent. How'd you know? Why'd you think it's not permanent? The baby gave me this.
My fault. Yeah.
He's a prodigy.
Also, I love that Molly's just straight up calling you out in the comments.
He's right here too. Like she could have just.
Yeah. Although that was low key me too. I was like, oh, I'll be fine on this roller coaster, and then the drop happened, and I'm like, oh, this is what this is like.
So I love Mark going, the one that goes up and down. Way to really help us identify the roller coaster.
No, it wasn't a roller coaster. That one I was talking about was not a roller coaster. It was like, do you know? How do I explain this? So it has 32 seats. It's all in a circle. The floor goes down. Yes, and yes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Kevin, are we getting matching Kevin and Zach React tats?
Didn't Fat O's fan say he was getting a Ryan Ripken tattoo?
Yeah, man, but we had to get it, and Ryan is yet to. Fat O's fan still
Ryan
wants
hasn't
to do.
done it yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Ryan has the guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we gotta get.
We have to bring in a guy to do that.
Yeah, we gotta get him on the Kevin and Zach React tattoo train.
Kevin, also, what a horrendous. Just speaking of things going poorly, this Bristol series for the Braves and Reds, them selling out the biggest stadium or whatever, and then for it to get rained out is kind of tough. They tried to start. It delayed. They kept fans there for 3 hours, then played an inning and a half and called it.
Yeah, that is a pretty tough scene. Pretty tough scene. Mark asking if we're tracking any of them. I know Butterworth did really well today.
Did he?
Yeah, Butterworth did well. Where is he? Is he in high A? I think he's with Chesapeake.
I'm looking up Butterworth. Oh yeah, first hit. First double A hit. He's in double A.
Okay.
Also, was it an RBI single? Also, go ahead RBI single. I'm gonna call the Bay Sox the Bowie Bay Sox for probably years. So I'm so sorry. I know they're the Chesapeake Bay Sox now.
Lots of minor league moving for the Orioles over the last couple of
Yeah,
years.
the Frederick Keys are back.
Yep, Frederick Keys. Aberdeen is no more in the Orioles organization. So
yeah, they're now in that draft league thing.
Yeah, it's was it like 16 or something?
Yeah, I forget what they do.
Yeah, let's go through the. Let's see here. Yeah, Butterworth went 1 for 3. Did any of the other guys pitch? No. Let's go. How many of those guys have made their debuts?
I would assume at least the position players, all of them.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
position
sure.
players. Yeah. But like the pitcher they got from the Mets, well, I guess the Soto trade was a little while ago at this point. So
yeah, I was gonna say Arsena. I know Arsena has pitched.
Yeah, it looks like Figueroa went 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a walk. That's all I can see for the Ironbirds. I'm just going through every team and seeing. Let's see. Did anybody at Delmarva do anything? Cobb Hightower went 1 for 4.
All right. Also, you missed it. Ramon Laureano got an RBI triple. And yeah.
I think it was very poetic last night that O'Hearn didn't start because they faced a lefty.
Yeah, I know he got that, and he was like, okay.
He was like, dang. Yeah, it looks like Hightower doubled.
And yes, was De La Cruz the one that's in the DSL?
I believe the one they got for Kittredge, I believe.
Yeah, he's a 17-year-old. Yeah, he does look good. He's the guy that I think is going to rise fast. And by fast, I mean he might be here in 3 years, but for a 17-year-old, that's big.
Yeah. Oof, Walter saying Foster from the Soto trade gave up 6 runs yesterday. Is he in AAA?
Okay, you know when he was nervous, right? You know,
Walter, was that AAA or is that?
Yeah.
He's the one guy that they got in AAA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me look it up real fast. I believe he's in AAA. Yeah, he's in AAA.
Yeah, that tattoo, man. He just flexing.
Oh, dude! I mean, dude, trust him.
Good. It's in a good. You got it in a good place. Show it off.
You know, I know how to pick him.
Actually,
Kevin, full confession, I had attempted a tattoo earlier, but we didn't take off the film part. So I put it on.
Just wet it down with the plastic on. Oh my God.
We were rushing. Okay. Okay.
Nice. I got her. We went to the zoo part of Hershey too, and they gave you a little stamp, but I guess it just washed off when I washed my hands.
You're not tatted up like me. No. You ain't got no ink. It's so embarrassing.
It's all right. I got my ear pierced.
Yeah, he has a 10.13 ERA, 2 2/3, 6 runs.
You know what? Still not pushing.
3 earned. 3 earned though. So was there some? Okay. Yeah, there might have been some.
Was this a Caballero Yankees situation from last night?
Yeah. Was this like?
By the way, that might have been the wildest game ever, where like everyone the Yankees got in a trade just completely blew the game for them.
It was beautiful to watch. It was so beautiful to watch because Yankee fans were like, we now have the best bullpen in baseball. And every fan of teams that traded their guy were like, thank goodness we finally got rid of him. Yankees were like, we've assembled a team, and that team is going.
Who was it last year that the Yankees? Was it Leiter that just
Yeah,
was
Mark Leiter.
awful?
Mark Leiter down the stretch.
He's been good for them this season?
No.
And no, I don't actually have a piercing. I have a mole on my ear that essentially makes it look like my ear is pierced. So I just, you can't tell from far away. So I just, I roll with it.
I didn't know. The way that you answered that, like, have you been asked that a lot?
Not a lot, but
He's been in real fast. He's been in 41 games as a 4.46 ERA, 4-6 on the season. So not great.
Yeah.
What's his FIP?
I know Mullins got. You said he got his. I saw you posted. Today.
Yeah. I'm happy for him.
Arias played third last night for the Astros, right? Pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah, because I saw a picture of him.
Yeah, so did I. Did he do anything? Oh, he went 1 for 3 against the Red Sox today. Or no, yeah, he did. Yep. 1 for 3 against the Red Sox.
Oh, what did he do?
I think just he singled and had a walk. At least that's what it says.
I'm happy for him. Ramon, although he immediately became the utility guy again, but that's one thing.
Yeah, Jason giving the Ramon update as well.
Yeah,
triple. Although good for the Orioles for getting the win today. I mean, after what Westbrook said about the guys kind of needing to get the clubhouse and
especially for Westbrook and Gunnar, the two that they were kind of talking about after games that they did, including Adley too.
Exactly, and this is that's what it is, right? It's taking positives away from the season, and if this stretch can, maybe jumpstart a little bit more of some of these guys who are supposed to be leaders taking on even more leadership role and having that heading into next season, that's a good positive you can take away. I mean,
yeah.
When I was when I got on and I was in the back, you're talking about if they can make a comeback. I don't know if you're talking about the playoffs or not, state of their bullpen, but
yeah, no.
Okay, I'm not expecting anything like that, but like Rogers again that's a great positive you can take away. Hopefully you're able to see it with some other guys once they call Beavers up, and can you find a couple of bullpen pieces like can Corbin Martin be something or any of these other guys like?
It didn't look great, but I still think guys like Cam Foster and them you're trying to really hope can develop.
Right, exactly. So
because then the guy like Yennier Cano had a scoreless inning today, a clean inning. You need him to get back to form.
Get him back to bounce back. Have him work through stuff now. Like
exactly. Because
Jeremiah Jackson. Yep, that's a good point, Mark. Right,
batting 500 in his career. Yeah. See you in Canton, kid.
The Orioles were still undefeated in the Jordan Adams era.
No, they lost yesterday. He was up
yesterday.
Yeah.
No. I'm counting up. They get one loss mulligan for Jordan.
Yeah, but he didn't play yesterday. He got in today as a defensive replacement.
So that's okay. So all right. There it is. Jordan Adams. Jordan Adams is the key to. I'm so glad he's back. I'm so glad he's now. He can be my Oriole of the day every day again.
Just a bunch of Jordan Adams.
That's my guy. Jordan Adams is my guy.
Don't you love him? Jordan Adams. I mean, but here's the thing. You can play these guys now. You got the roster space.
Look, and that's what it is, right? Like you play some of these guys, you work with them, you're able to find some gems to put alongside your core, and hopefully, and I see Walter says, like, hopefully you can get 2 legit starters, some good bullpen arms, middle of the order bat. Hopefully, like, you get those guys, and then you find little pieces to fill in the holes that can be really competitive and contribute for you. I mean, that's probably best case scenario for the rest of the year here.
Yeah. It is. It's just finding guys that you can have contribute in the future. Or, and I've said this before, Jeremiah Jackson can be extremely valuable if he goes and he hits 275 the rest of the way. He shows good instincts. He plays well. And then you put him in a package for a reliever. That also helps.
Yeah.
Like that also is helping the organization. Just because it's like, oh, well, we won't have space for him next year. Have him potentially raise some trade value to where he can be an actual piece in a trade, and someone will be like, okay, we'll take him and another lower prospect, and you can get our setup guy. And all of a sudden that helps solve an issue there. So it's not just all about where do they fit in here in the future? It's how could they be beneficial to the organization? If you perform well, and someone else comes knocking that can give you an opportunity, I think it works out best for both. If Jeremiah Jackson, if a team comes calling that's like, hey, we'll give you this relief pitcher, but we want to, see if this guy can be our third baseman or whatever it may be, a rebuilding team, it's also an opportunity for him to get, playing time for another squad. So I think it's those moments that you really, those guys that I hope can really show out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's opportunities to be able to, like I said, showcase guys, but give guys honestly, this might be a hot take. Best case scenario for me for the end of this season is if they call Heston back up, he gets back on track in September. Like that is one of the best case scenarios, because then you can either, like, if he gets confident and like he turns into at least some level of the player that everybody thought he was going to be, you can either put him in a trade or you can have him be a part of your rotation. If it keeps going the way it has been for Heston, obviously it's a different story, right? But one of the best things that I think can happen for this team this season, for the rest of it, is Heston gets back on track. I would absolutely love to see that, because the Orioles need it. He needs it. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it. So,
yeah, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm about to put the link in for a call.
I got the timer going. Well, I have it up. I also forgot what it was like to stand in lines for a bajillion hours.
That's horrible.
We did the Chocolate World thing, right?
Yeah.
So you did the tour. Again,
Did you get a massive candy?
No, but I have before. Not this time, but I got like giant Hershey Kiss and like stuff like the gummy bears. Right?
So,
yeah. At least once in your life, you got to get the big candy. But when I went there like 7 or 8 years ago, there was only like 1 or 2 rooms that you had to you waited in before you got there.
Yeah.
There were like 3.5 huge rooms that you had to go through. Took like an hour and a half. People were turning around like 3/4 of the way. They couldn't do it. I'm sitting there. I'm just like, man, this better work. And then apparently they just they revamped the whole thing. So now it's like a 3D not 3D. It's like a screen tour. So they took out the singing cows and replaced them with new. Not the old animatronics are gone. It's now new ones that are just kind of like plastic with like screens for eyes, like plastic eyes.
The creepy singing cows were half the experience.
That's what I'm saying. Now they're even creepier, but they don't sing the song anymore. They're not at the end. There's only 1 singing cow area of the ride instead of 4 now. So, there used to be that. Happened? When he used to go in, there used to be the cow at the top that had like the.
Yeah. What happened to the game I love?
Completely gone. It's completely gone. Instead of the cow taking a picture of you at the end, it's now like it's a screen. Like. They just completely gutted it. We waited so long for it. So
that's atrocious.
It was tragic. Still fun, but tragic.
I'm sure, but yeah, the cows that gets me.
Yeah, if they had like a Colton Cowser animatronic,
just Colton Cowser singing it, that would also be dope.
I would have taken that, but
why wouldn't you?
Worked out that way.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. We got our first call in. We got Gordon behind the scenes. Gordon, what's up, my guy?
Gordon.
Hey, what's going on to my guys over there?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, look, I'm doing well. I know nobody can see me right now. I am literally in the dead smack of packing and doing stuff. I just wanted to come on here and say hey, and just coast through the rest of this season like all of you Orioles fans, and worry about next season, which sucks because we still have a couple more months left in this season. So yeah. But what about you? What's going on with you guys?
Just trying to get through the rest of the year, the rest of the season, I guess. Now it's back to waiting for football, which I loved when it was year-round sports and competitive sports for the Ravens and the Orioles, but I guess we'll just have to hopefully wait another year for that. And yes, that stadium practices tomorrow, which is exciting. So, I don't know if anybody is. Yeah, I think it passes sold out pretty quickly for that. So I know people are excited for it, but just after since the trade deadline's over, I mean, we know where the team's headed this year. So it's kind of
literally. Hey, look, it's so weird because it's like I still have that glimmer of hope in the back of my head. That's just like we can do something, but it's just like, yeah, no. It's like reality smacks me in the face, and then I look at our record and I see the time that we have left, and I see the players we have on our, not trying to disrespect any of our players, but I'm like calling up guys first time in the big leagues, and got pressure, but that's when the Orioles do their best, when there's no pressure on these guys, like no expectations. That's why I kind of feel a little bit of hope, because when there's no expectations, then that's when we start balling. It sucks because I was at the Savannah Bananas game today, and
how was it?
Stadium was packed.
Yeah,
and it hurt my heart because I'm like, man, like this needs to be for the Orioles. We need to be having meaningful games in Camden Yards right now, playing against when we come back to athletics, and then have the stadium rocking. Now it's going to look like, freaking, a crop field that hasn't seen any rain for like 20 years, just here and there. But yeah, I hear that's my time, so I don't want to hold it.
Oh, you're good, man. Was it good? Was it outside of the fact the stadium was packed and it hurt your heart a little bit? Was the game good?
Oh yeah, it was fun. I think they lost. I think they lost.
Oh,
but
wow, okay.
Matt Wieters was there. Matt.
I saw Markakis, right?
And Nick Markakis, Wieters and Markakis. I thought this man was going to be shown today. Here, let me see. I thought the GOAT was going to be there.
Wasn't he there yesterday?
He was there yesterday.
I think he was there yesterday.
Yeah. He was there yesterday.
Man, speaking about the Orioles, I had last thing. How do I even flip this camera? I'm not even on my actual phone because my main phone is dead at the moment. Oh, my back.
Is that a puzzle? Is that a puzzle? Oh,
1,000-piece puzzle of the Ravens and the Orioles.
Double.
Yes, I'm trying to get my some frames for them right now because the ones that I had snapped while I was moving.
I love that, because one of the worst feelings in the world for me is destroying a puzzle once you complete it. I feel so bad doing it.
Oh, trust me, I glued those. So
okay,
none of that.
Okay, good.
I glued those. That's why they were able to just move freely like that. I glued them and but yes, I
love it.
But it was good talking to you guys, and
you
hopefully,
too, man.
Hopefully at the end of the season, we'll be talking about how the Orioles had the greatest comeback in MLB history, and we went on a 15-game win streak to, like the Athletics did some years back. They went on like a 15, 16-game win streak, made it into the playoffs. I don't know if they won that year, but like they, just made it fun. There's always hope. Why not? Always got to be optimistic, but yeah.
Awesome, Gordon. Why not, Gordon? Appreciate it. Always great to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
For real.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You enjoy the rest of your Saturday, Gordon. You be safe.
Yeah, be safe, man.
All right.
Awesome. Gosh, real fast before we get to our next call, I have to say, appreciate this, Eric. And maybe a dumb question. There are no dumb questions. I feel like the team was coming alive right before the deadline, so why dismantle the team? Feels like a gut punch. It's a smart business thing to do. It is a gut punch. Like, that's what sucks, is the team did feel like it was coming alive. It was that last bit of, that last stretch, Kevin. Hearn, Seti, everyone's coming alive. Laureano's hitting everything. Charlie's pitching well. And you're like, man, if this team, it takes you back. If they would have won maybe 5-6 more games over those last, over those months, they wouldn't have been selling. They would have been in the thick of it. I don't know if they buy big time, but they definitely aren't selling the way they did. So it's just really disappointing. And it is a gut punch. It genuinely is when, to the fan base. And I don't blame anyone who's upset at the fact that it's like, damn, this sucks that we're in this position, because it does suck.
Yeah, and I see Gunnar Henderson, of course, saying, too little, too late, dug too big of a hole. That's kind of what it amounts to, right? Is you go down by so much, you dig yourself this deep hole, you make a comeback, but you can't quite get over the hump. Like if they were able to rattle off wins and get to 4 under, 5 under, would have made a little more sense to maybe keep the guys. But I think that the Orioles were just kind of a lot of expiring guys. We're probably not going to bring a lot of these guys back. Maybe they just wanted to shift. And while it doesn't make it any easier because, it felt like they were playing and it didn't feel like it. They were playing so much better than they did at the beginning of the season. Yeah. It's just the start of the year was so bad that, I'm not saying it wasn't possible, but it was a very, very hard mountain to climb. So, you get prospects back, and I truly think that they believe that they can. And again, how can Michael I screw it up again? That I think is I can't believe that he didn't learn his lesson. I feel like he did. I can't, and I know that might be a hot take because of what he, there's been what happened last off season and the prospect hoarding, all that kind of stuff. But he had to have learned his lesson, right? He had to. There's no way. And so I feel like they think that they can position themselves really well for 2026. That literally is what he came out and said. So I think that they believe in the fact that they got a lot of good prospects for guys who are not a part of their long-term core, at least most of them. Look, I still think Kittredge could have helped them next year. I think Laureano could have helped them next year. That might be a little bit of a different conversation. But as long as Elias actually moves some of these guys this offseason for proven quality talent, I'll be okay with what they did. If they don't, and they just try to keep everybody in the system and try to move them up, that to me is the wrong decision. I'm not saying trade all of them away, but have your farm system work for you. That to me is what I think you should do.
You need major league players to help in 2026, not prospects. And I think they're going to need to make a decision on who to trade and who they want to see potentially help the team, in Baltimore.
Plus, one more quick thing is you and I talk about this all the time, Zach. They feel really good probably about the fact that they can probably rebuild their bullpen because they've done it before. They find these bullpen guys pretty easily, and whether it's waiver claims,
bullpen doesn't concern me.
Yeah,
if you want to talk about maybe they need another big bat, they need another top of the line rotation guy. Yeah, that's concerning. But how many times have we seen not only just the Orioles but just any team just kind of piece together a bullpen? If you have your guy, so as Felix Bautista's this closer in 26, you just need to get 2 or 3 guys that can get it to him. It doesn't need to be world beaters. You don't need to get the best guys in the world. Get guys who can simply get 3 outs and hand the ball to Felix at the end. That's all they got. That's all you need. You don't need anything too much. You have, if you were searching for a closer, that's something totally different. But you have your closer, you hope. So
yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Let's get into our next call. We got Breaking Glenjamin. How are we doing tonight?
Oh man, how you doing?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah, I saw the score. I also went to the Bananas game today.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was really great seeing all the people at the yard.
Yeah.
And the fans getting into it and everything, and the fan interaction. But not to be a Debbie Downer or anything about the Bananas, because I really like what they do. But it's not really something that I need to see more than once a year. And I went on Friday. I went last night and today, and today I'm like,
it's just kind of the same stuff over and over again. Is it like?
Yeah, it felt very similar. It was good seeing the boys. It was good seeing Wieters, Jones, Buck was there, but I don't know. even with those juice baseballs and everything flying around. Weeders, Jones just popped up a bunch of them. Weeders had like a, they were playing the infield in because if the guy from third scored, it would have been a run and they would have won the inning. And I was like, come on, boys, come on, like don't keep doing this to me. I wanted to see Jones hit one into the splash zone, but
exactly.
And Markakis, when Markakis showed up, that was great too. But yeah, and I saw some guys saying kind of similar stuff to what I even said the other day about, hey, how come 45,000 people showed for the Bananas? But it's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. Yeah. And that's not a bad thing. And I like it.
No, I mean, it's something that, it's man, their popularity has risen so fast and like they're selling out everywhere, right? So,
and their business model, they hit up the city once a year. That's going to work for a long time because they can get non-baseball people out there.
Right.
Yeah. But
it's a whole
I was thinking,
audience.
I was thinking when the Athletics come back into town and said he's not going to be there and we traded away an entire major league team.
Literally,
it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really sad to say.
We all knew it was coming, but it doesn't make it any easier when you see these guys in different uniforms and producing for other teams. Like, it feels so bad because if they shouldn't have been in the spots where they had to move off of these guys. The year was supposed to go so different, and now like all-time fan favorites.
Right, but I think the footprint is going to be throughout. It's going to be there on all these playoff games and everything. And I know one of the guys that we traded away is going to be on the World Series winning team. I can just feel it. They're going to do something big, and that's going to be awesome.
8 different teams got
there are a lot of chances. There are a lot of chances.
Yeah, exactly. But we Cubs, one of the best records in baseball, and we've only given up 4 runs to them in 2 games somehow.
That's a pretty good offense. That offense is really very nice.
And hey, we're 1-1 against the Cubs. That ain't bad. So
it's the little wins, especially right now. It's about getting the momentum for next year, having guys develop, getting big wins, getting a winning culture back. That's the big thing. And that's why it's so nice to see Gunnar get that 3-run homer, because that's what Gunnar's supposed to do. That's what we've seen Gunnar do before.
Awesome. That was awesome. I watched the replay on that one. That was great. That puzzle, that Orioles puzzle. One of the last places I worked at, we actually ordered one to put it together during lunch break and to hang it on the wall and stuff. And they sent us the box for Oriole Park, but it was the Cardinals Stadium. And when I was putting it together, I'm like, hey, what's that structure in the background that I'm putting together? It doesn't look familiar. They sent us the Cardinals one. So
I didn't know we got that.
That brought back a funny.
Yeah, it's like the arches out there. It's like I don't think this is Baltimore.
All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be there again, boots on the ground for the athletic series.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
Love it.
All right,
appreciate you, and we'll catch you next time, Breaking Glenn John. Awesome. Gosh, it's banana ball in baseball is gonna be weird. I think it is gonna be one of those things where just you can see it once, but I don't know if it something that you can go see kids obviously, but I could see the banana ball aspect getting pretty tiring after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I feel like if it's the same stuff and they're going city to city, it's meant to be a show.
Yeah,
you put on.
It's a competitive show, but I think if it's growing the game of baseball, I know some people hate it. If it's growing baseball, good. It gets fans. But you have anything else?
I think that's it. At least for me.
Yeah, that's it for me. We'll be back tomorrow, 12 or 2:20 game once again. A little quicker show tonight, although not really that quick. Sorry for a late show. We're both out and about, but we'll be back tomorrow. 2:20 start time, and then hopefully we'll see. Rubber match. Didn't think we'd have that, but that's cool. Rubber match between the Orioles and Cubs. We'll catch you guys next time. Jacob Stallings.
Jordan Adams.
Beautiful.
Gotta love it.
Absolutely beautiful.
Gotta love it.